Trent outside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Left side, Crowder. Back to Hardaway. And stolen by Barnes. Siakam outside. Hurdle trying to get open. Misses the 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening. Then he just explodes on the drive.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
And they double up Doncic. And stolen by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
VanVleet against Doncic. Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. Lock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got 5 now.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
Down low, here's Trent, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. Out to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Wood passes to Crowder. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here we are in November. See how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Dallas. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3.
You know, right now, Dallas, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball. So if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
Here's Siakam.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, G.A. having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Gary Trent. Then for the Mavericks, Markieff Morris is checked in for Christian Wood. Reggie Bullock comes in for Hardaway. And Derek White subbed in for Doncic. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have. Yeah, good job to take it right at the
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Toronto. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell's checked in. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded by Bullock. It's good.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Irving against Barnes. Bullock passes to Powell. And here's Bullock. It's White on the wing. To the inside. Here's Powell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Van Vliet kicks to Young. Anunoby passes to Barnes. They set the pick. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Raptors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
At the line for Toronto.
And that one falls for Achiuwa. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. And both free throws good for Achiuwa. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Irving kicks to Powell. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Powell. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
And Young now, top of the key. Young sets a screen for Van Vliet. It's deflected. Now, here's Bullock. Defense right on him. Irving dishes to Powell. Now, here's Bullock. Boucher defending. Young with the steal. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Boucher passes to Young. Here's Achiuwa. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Up top, Powell. It's White on the wing. Good defensive work there by Young. Raptors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Van Vliet kicks to Young. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Cuts it 5. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. Powell pulls it in. Irving surveying the floor. The tray. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors.
Ladies and gentlemen, your record,
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Jay Crowder. White is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Wood in at the 5. Crowder kicks to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Chris Boucher. Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK. Got to be on the lookout for Poeltl crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Doncic passes to Crowder. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors leading by 5. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Stripped away. Hardaway for three. The shot misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Crowder, a screen on Trent. White with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Last game for the Mavericks. It was a loss to the Celtics.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
And obviously we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Wood can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Trent kicks to Barnes. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in front.
Dallas calls timeout.
If you want the t-shirt, I need to hear you at your very loudest. Who wants one? All right.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
For your north side. Who?
Doncic dishes to White. Outside Hardaway. Crowder sets a screen for Hardaway. Knocked loose. Trent outside. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trail by 13. It's White on the wing. Out to Hardaway. Doncic passes to Crowder. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Just 3 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And with more passes like that, Wood can make things very hard. That'll round out his game.
And here's Toronto. They're on a 15-6 run. Toronto calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Scotty Barnes. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Markieff Morris is checked in for Wood. Mike Powell comes in for Crowder. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now, Anunoby. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the Raptors miss again. Mavericks trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And the Raptors with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Trent passes to Achua. Can't get it to fall. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Irving finds White. They get a hand on it. Young with the steal. Here's VanVleet. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Built to take as much punishment as you want to dish out. Fred VanVleet not fazed by physical deed.
Back to White. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Pass to Morris. Shoots over Achua. That misses off the backboard. And here's Toronto. They're on a 17-6 run. Anunoby passes to Trent. VanVleet outside. Lets it go from deep. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Trent. VanVleet against White. Achua kicks to VanVleet. Launches a three. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Fred's a bit of a street shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. VanVleet against White. On the wing, Morris. Up and in on the layup.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
There's the pass to Achua. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Now, here is Young. He's tightly guarded. Yes, that goes in.
Backed by great length. I call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
That one misses for Young. Right side, White. Passes to Irving. Elbow shot. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly.
Taking a look at the Raptors, they knew it was going to be a tough year.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Mavericks.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. But, fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their... lead. Toronto leading by 16. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint.
And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Pull-up jumper. No good that time.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Wood at the elbow. Irving against Trent. And it's Irving missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
GA, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
And finished off by Siakam.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Thank you, Scotty Barnes.
Doncic outside, and they double up Doncic. The wide open look here for Wood. From outside, off the mark. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Fires the 3. The shot comes out.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To end the drought. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And that means bringing home the boys. You've got right now. You've been waiting for their return. And here they are. Here on your North Side Crew.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game.
Mavericks timeout call. Be louder than every person in your section. Get a shirt. It's that simple. Let's hear it, fans. And the destination is coming your way, man. Here they are, your North Side Crew.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And he's good on the 3 ball. Siakam's got 12 points in the game.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Dallas calls timeout.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U-16. Big hearts. One more time, Theo. Let's hear it for your Raptors, Little Boss.
Here's Doncic. He's got 9. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the layup is good.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Hurdle. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Toronto leading by 22. Here's Barnes. 10 points for him. Trent can't hit. Doncic outside. Inside, deflects the pass. Here's Crowder. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Siakam finds Trent. Drills the three-pointer. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what makes Gary Trent Jr. such an important player. His ability to get hot in a hurry.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Crowder. Here's Wood, defended by Pirtle. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Down low, Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Can't get a much better look than that. Pirtle with an aggressive move.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And Pirtle sends it back to the paint. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 3rd assist on the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Raptors?
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. That they are really piling up the steals in this one.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Anunoby subbed in for Trent. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Morris is checked in for Wood. Ray Powell comes in for Jay Crowder. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's White in for Irving.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
And the Raptors making a change here. Banton's checked in. And here's Toronto. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Boucher. Anunoby has the open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Dallas has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Here's Doncic. Good on the shot. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
White dishes to Bullock. Powell, the pass to White. Going inside, and White slams it in.
And the way that White attacks, I love how he asserts himself and takes it to the rim.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Anunoby in the corner. And the Raptors miss again. Maverick shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. Powell dishes to White. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Playing under control, as usual. White takes the contact and completes the play.
Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Toronto. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Anunoby. Off target with his 3.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Morris kicks to Bullock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Doncic. Good D by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 21 from downtown. Powell pulls it in.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Outside, White. Can't nail the jumper.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And so it's Toronto sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often.
Please give a big round of applause.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth. Quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They got Reggie Bullock. Marquise Morris is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's White in at the point. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Sunday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
In that game against the Knicks, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Traps in the tray. Crowder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Anunoby, good.
OG Anunoby matching threes. Just a solid, steady player who continues to improve.
Irving drives in. Count the basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Toronto leading by 21. Siakam up top, covered by Irving. Siakam misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Christian Woods checked in for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Reggie Bullock.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Siakam with it. Here's Boucher. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here's Irving. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. again. It's good on the putback. Boucher's got his first points of the game.
You can count on him to bring the energy. Boucher crashes in and gets the effort points off the rebound.
Crowder kicks to Irving. Crowder, a screen on Trent. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Irving for 2. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Tremendous form on the jump shot. One of the reasons Kyrie's so consistent with it.
To the left wing. VanVleet wide open. No good with the triple.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
One heck of a crossover there.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
VanVleet outside. And there's the pass to Siakam. Intercepted. VanVleet against White. Outside Irving. Crowder finds Wood. Clock at 6. Here's White. Banked in off the glass.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Siakam looking around. Trent with the wide open look. And again, no good by Toronto.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
From deep, Wood. Another 3 for Dallas.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
And the Raptors call time here.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Pirtle, he's checked in for the Raptors. Barnes comes in for Gary Trent. Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the Raptors miss again.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Wood pass to Doncic. Stolen by VanVleet. On the wing, Barnes. To stop the drought. Offensive rebound. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks trail by 10. On the wing, Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Raptors call time here. They're ahead by 7. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Siakam left side. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Wood's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now just a 5-point Toronto lead.
And how about the poise there under pressure? Wood, supreme confidence in himself there to finish that one.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Siakam. Sinks the triple.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag.
Doncic against VanVleet. And the dunk by Doncic.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And the Raptors call time here. They're up by 6. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam against Irving. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Doncic has got 22 points. On the wing, Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Passes it to Irving. This one for three. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Kyrie never losing his composure. He is deadly in the clutch.
Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. 13 feet away. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. Siakam finds Pirtle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one goes on Wood.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Here's Wood. Here's Doncic. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and his personnel comes up with the goods on that
one. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, Van Vliet looks determined at the line, set to deliver for his team.
The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in. The circus move.
So smooth.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Big trip to the line. Fred Van Vliet looks ready to step up.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 19 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic, adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Substitution on the court.
The 3 for Doncic. It's money from deep.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3 ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
At the line for your Raptors.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
And an intentional foul right there.
At the line
and he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And So it's the Raptors winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
And for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
Let's